So there are millions of Nigerians out there who want to hear your show. How can I get?
Oh, they can listen online. It's inspirationradiong.com. That's www.inspirationradiong.com. And of course, if you have a device or you're in the car, you can listen to 92.3 Inspiration FM on your radio.
On radio. What time do you listen?
I'm on from 4:30 till 8.
Every day?
Every day, Monday to Friday.
Oh, that's in the evening.
Yes. And then I blog at my website. My blog is wanawana.net.
Say that again?
Wanawana.net.
Wanawana.net.
Yeah.
Wanawana.net.
So you can always follow my writings on there as well, and just keep up to date with everything I do.
Okay, yeah. I want to ask you this. You guys have become celebrities now.
Have we really?
Yes. I mean, everywhere you go, people want to speak with you. People want to take most of the time. People want to sign autographs.
No, I don't think so. That doesn't happen to me.
It doesn't happen?
No, that doesn't happen to me.
So you're not an A-list celebrity?
No, I'm not. I'm nowhere near.
So where are you? C-list?
I don't even think I'm a celebrity.
Oh, well, you are. I mean, if you're talking to people, if you're influencing lives.
I'm just there.
If you're a mentor to
But people influence lives without being a celebrity. People do that on a daily basis.
Yes, they do.
The man that walks in, that is in traffic,
right,
who is controlling the traffic, is making people's lives easier, making them get to work, and so people do that on a daily basis.
Well, how's he motivating people?
Sorry?
How's that man motivating people?
He's motivating people because he's doing his job. If he's doing his job well, he's allowing people get to work on time, to get to businesses, get to meetings that's going to help them feed their family and pay their employers.
Right.
It's a trickle-down effect. I think once anybody is doing what they're built to do and they're doing it well, then they're inspiring lives in some way, shape, or form. Even if you work in a bank as a cashier, if you're doing it well, you're committed to it, somebody gets there and they're happy. You're changing the way in which they function. So I think whatever it is that you do.
Yeah, so the guys behind the scenes,
it doesn't matter.
The guys that make things happen.
Everybody's important.
But, most of them are not recognized.
I think the thing is that we shouldn't, I hope that we recognize more people, every day. But at the same time, I always say we shouldn't focus on that. You should look inside yourself and believe that why you're here is important, what you're doing is important. So I hope that people don't focus on, because the truth is not everybody will be recognized in that kind of way.
So just keep doing what you're doing.
You have to believe in what it is that you're doing. Why are you here? Why are you doing it then? There has to be a purpose to who you are. And that is the spirit that keeps you going.
So I work in a bank, for instance. I've been a teller for like 3 years.
Yes.
I mean, I get insults from customers, aggressive customers who think that their money pay my salary. And I'm just there getting by every day and every day and every day. And then I'm not getting enough recognition, but I'm making people's lives easier.
Well, as I work on radio, and I have times where, some callers call me and they're frustrated or they're annoyed by something. And they insult too when they're not, when they're in a bad mood sometimes.
So how do you deal with that?
You just keep going, because everything isn't always perfect. Well, life isn't perfect. You have to focus on, what's in your control, what you can do. Just because one person is upset with you doesn't mean, it doesn't, make the 10 people whose lives you've made easier, invalid. It doesn't make that experience invalid because one person is upset with you. Some things are not in your control. So yes, you're a bank teller, but if you're doing it well, you're making their lives easier. They can get to the bank and get back quickly,
Right. Okay, so for you, Wana, I know you're writing. Are you acting?
I did a short film. I did a French short film last year.
What's the name?
The film is called, how can I forget?
Don't tell me, Sunita.
No. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot the film. But yeah, I did a French short film last year, and that was a lot of fun. Because
where did you shoot?
We actually shot in Silverbird at the Galleria.
Oh, right.
So I did I just did one scene. It was exciting because I was very nervous about it.
Were you the household?
No, it wasn't.
Were you the girl
who
I was received this dirty, stinking slap?
No, I was the sister I was the sister who was trying to help him propose. The brother proposed to his girlfriend, or to his fiancée.
I met this guy who wanted to go into acting. And then he said he's been going, sometimes he uses from his money to go to set and he doesn't get paid. And then there's been a lot of hustle. So he finally got a role in a movie.
Okay.
And the first role was for him to receive a dirty slap. And he got his slap and just turned back and never went into acting. So,
he probably needed to question his intentions of going into acting in the first place.
Well, the guy has been coming on and on. He's been getting by every day,
No, he has to, if you want to do something, you have to be really committed to it, even with the slaps.
With the
Slap.
so life,
Take it.
so life will slap you sometimes.
See, there you go. You even went philosophical about it. Life will give you a few slaps here and there, but you keep going. You have to stand up and keep going.
Okay, so what's the next thing for you?
What's the next thing for me? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm still on radio and I love that so much.
TV?
Hopefully I will do some TV, but I'm doing a lot of poetry right now. I have a spoken word CD out. It's called Dirty Laundry. So that was a very exciting project to put together, and I put it out in December. I've been performing a lot lately, so which is great. Going to do some poetic collaborations as well. So yeah, so that's what's happening. A bit of visual work. I'm still writing more, trying to do some other kinds of writing, which I don't want to talk about. But
why not?
I know.
There's love in sharing. Share with us.
Not yet.
Okay. When it's right.
So when
when
he's done, when he's cooked.
Right.
I'll let you guys know.
Okay, but you know, I talk a lot. Will I do well on radio?
I mean, it's not just talking. It depends on what are you talking about.
I mean, I like to talk. I like to meet people. I like to talk to people. I like to travel.
Okay.
So, do you think I'll be a good
You
OAP?
like to travel. It's really good to help you. help you travel.
Okay, so there are people watching you out there.
Yeah.
I want to know. They're like, okay. I want to. I mean, they're in their shower and they're talking. They act like they're on radio.
Yeah.
So, what are the qualities they need? How can they help make themselves better?
Okay. Well, the first thing I say, most important thing, you have to be a good listener. Because people think that because you just talk, you don't listen. You have to be a good listener. It's very, very important. Because you also have to remember that even if you're talking to people and they're not in front of you, it's really not about you. So you have to always remember that it's not about you, it's about them. It's about what you're giving them. So I would say definitely you have to be a good listener. You have to be knowledgeable. So you have to be someone who has a thirst for knowledge. You have to be constantly keep up to date what's going on, learning constantly. Because
not just watching TV and watching music videos.
I didn't say anything about you. I look. Knowledge is vast, and everything is important. Knowledge is vast, and everything is important. So you must, be up to date, and you must learn. You must be eager to learn. You must love learning, because you have to. People see you as a symbol of authority sometimes when it comes to what you say. So you make sure you get your facts straight as well.
Okay, so if you want to be the next big thing on radio, you have to listen. You have to be a good listener. You have to go and get information. Just read up anything that comes your way. And then remember, it doesn't have to be about you. Yeah. It's about the people.
It's about the people.
It's about service. It's about the value.
There you go. I love that. It's about service.
It's about inspiring people. Ladies and gentlemen, Wana, thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
So that's it on Rubbing Minds today. Thank you for staying tuned. I hope you learned a thing or two from Wana. And then we'll see you next week. Don't forget, we're going to be discussing the Nigerian Immigration Service job strategy next week. We're going to have the GG here. We're going to have someone from the Minister of Interior. I mean, that's the ministry that's in charge of Nigeria.
I will definitely be watching.
Yes, so please stay tuned and hope to see you next week. Cheers.
I am ready for your action. Just want you should go.